Okay, so I wanted to share a few things that I've done to my base model Matrix to bring it up into the modern day and also do some OEM plus type mods to it. With the base model, as you'd expect, it's manual everything, and in fact the 03 and 04 Toyota Matrixes do not even have cruise control and is not easy to add, but that's okay. We've done some other nice things to the car here, and I just wanted to show those to you now. For one, we've got the 2021 Corolla hatchback wheels, the twin spokes. They are perfect size and offset. They look really, really good in my opinion. Just recently, I've got the paint to match mirrors, which are also powered, and I'll show you how I did that later on. Also, we've got the front end now has the fog lights, which it previously did not have, and a lot of the creature comforts and things that I've added are actually on the interior. So here's the much nicer mirror here. Oh my, look how nice. So one thing I am going to do exterior wise, I still am looking for the factory ground effects. It's a split bumper thing going on up here, and of course the side skirts, and then the rear end looks really good, but as is, it's still kind of looking basic. But another big thing, and that will for me definitely complete the exterior, is getting rid of these ugly stick-on chrome handles. Not a really big fan of these, so the paint to match will look far better, and along with the factory ground effects will look absolutely incredible in my opinion. So let's go check it out. Oop, do I need my keys? Oh, they're right here. So it does have an aftermarket keyless entry that's fairly good, but not the best. Okay, I just now got back from the shop. So what have I done? So if you look to your left here, we've got the power mirror switch, and it's the entire silver part you see here that kind of snaps in. Fortunately, the base model Matrixes were pre-wired for both power mirrors, okay, and also if you look on the turnstock here, the fog lights. So this turnstock you have to install along with a relay, and the fog lights are a direct plug-in, as are the now powered mirrors, which is a great little upgrade. So creature comforts. One thing I've done as well is got this cheap Amazon shift boot with the red stitch. It does look like the TRD one I really like. I am looking to upgrade this shifter knob eventually, but little by little for now. I did go ahead and put a stereo in as well, just a cheapo depot little media receiver. Have not done the speakers yet. And speaking of speakers, if you look behind the mirrors here, we now have the factory tweeter covers. So there's nothing behind there now, but with the manual mirrors, you had a little lever that was sticking out. So that's what I've done interior wise. If you look up this way, maybe it's difficult to see, but that is actually the higher trim model map lights that are built in, which I really like. My original base model did not have those. And next on the list is going to be upgrading this center console with a nicer one that's a little bit taller. So it'll help my big old arm here. And other than doing the stereo, I think I'm just going to keep it factory. Other than that, I've just got a very lengthy repair bill on a lot of routine maintenance that just needed to be done. The car does have 180,000 miles now, and it did have the original owner own it for at least 15 years, so it was maintained, but it just was at that point where I was the fortunate one to go ahead and do all this stuff. Oh, also I did go ahead and do these HVAC bulbs as well, which is a real pain, by the way. Exterior wise, I would also like to get a smaller antenna one of the shark fin style ones, but it is a bit involved, unfortunately. So let's take a look at the boot here. See all the factory parts that came off. So here we have the remnants of the oil. Went with the Mobil one here. It was on sale at Costco. I've got one of the fog lights was I had in there already. That was I'd gotten for free, so that was that one. Here are what was covering behind the mirrors before. There are the factory manual mirrors. Okay, all right. That was the turn stalk. Those were, of course, the fog lights there. This was the factory left side switch there. Had the kind of poverty switch. You look here. Now, of course, where this is now, it is the adjustment for the mirrors. And this is the wrong size tweeter cover that this dude sent me, and it turned into a mess, but we got it all figured out now. So really do love this little car. It's quite versatile, and I'll do another video after I do some paint care to it next, because you notice on the other side it's kind of fading to a pink here, and we're just going to get that to look a little bit better. And I'll be on the hunt for, like I said, all those exterior accessories, but I'll really transform this car, just make it a nice daily driver, which is what I want out of it. Eventually, maybe you would like to do the TRD wing, but these things are, you know, just as I find them. I do have the factory rear cover here, which is awesome, along with a very high quality front windshield thing. I bought that and that other fog light from a lady in Austin. Oh, along with these extra cargo mats, which are awesome, or excuse me, cargo nets, which are great. Really love these things. So yeah, that's my little car. It's been a great commuter. Need to get some of these factory clips in here. These aftermarket ones are not super great, but let's pop that back in. Drop this baby down. Oh, I do have this aftermarket, which I did buy from the dealer, cargo mat, which is nice. So big fan of that myself. But yeah, that's my little car. Hopefully it's going to stay running good for at least a year now, because my goodness, it's been expensive to fix. And that's, of course, because I don't do my own repair. I pay a professional, and most of the time that just works out better for me time-wise, and I don't want to have to buy parts and tools to do something I'm going to kind of struggle with. I'm a large guy, and this is a tiny little car, and you know, when it's appropriate, I'll work on it, but mostly I'm going to leave it to the professionals. So anyway, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.